Okay, so today is day 14 of me documenting the journey, and as you can see, two losses today. Um, so I'll walk you through these. I have them both pulled up here. A bit of a rough day. I woke up this morning, both of these positions had hit SL. Um, but it's important that I show this just to be transparent and just to show what the journey looks like, at least for me. So today's Thursday, the 18th of December. And with this trade, New Zealand slash US dollar, I've already spoken about this, so I won't go into too much detail. But as we can see, 4 a.m. in the morning hit SL. Um, I'm not mad about this. It was a weekly play. I do know just from my back testing, I'm not strong on weekly plays, so this was more risky for me. Um, but it did hit my criteria. It's just that it didn't work out here and it didn't work out here. Um, Week is about to end, so it just looks like this didn't really play out um, the way I wanted it to or needed it to at the time. So that was the first loss, right? Now the next one, which I know I didn't post about this on my Telegram, just because when I entered, it was literally what was it? It was 3 a.m. Yeah, it was around here. It was 3 a.m. I was like half asleep and I just knocked out straight after. Now, it's funny, when I got in, it went into kind of deep profit. It was like £500 profit. And I just thought, okay, in the morning I'm going to wake up and it's going to be TP because it was pushing up. Um, but yeah, right around the same time, like four-ish, so 4:45, hit the SL stop loss. Now, let me just walk you through why I got into this and what my rationale was. So, ignore this day. We're looking at this. So yesterday I looked at it and it had closed above here, very nice and clean. And then it dropped into the zone on the 15 minute, which was here. So this is the new day after the grey box, and then closed below. Then as soon as so I know you might not be able to see properly, but this is a break and close. So when it broke and closed, I drew the box, and then the next candle was it wicked out of it, but didn't close. But then it closed on this one, and then I set my buy limit here, which eventually it was triggered there technically actually. Yeah, so this is what I mean when I say it pushed up quite a lot. Um, I'm not even sure. Did this get to a one-to-one? That one-to-one? No, it's not. 1 to 70. Yeah, so let me see if it got to a one-to-one. Yeah, I said stop loss. Took me out. But looks like if you had got in on a second entry here, which would have been here. I'm not gonna lie, I was not watching the charts for this. Um, but second entry there, boom. You got that there, and then you aiming for that. I know it didn't go all the way to full TP. So if you was in this trade here, then hopefully you was trailing or you at least had break even. Um, but yeah, wasn't watching for this. I didn't catch the second one. Now, like I've been talking about basically for the whole week, I have been scalping as well, and from what I've been seeing, it seems like I'm way better at scalping. At least for this week. I know some weeks, everything can go perfectly, and everything is matching your, let's say, your strategy. Um, and then I know there's some weeks where market conditions are just really bad, and your strategy doesn't work for that week or two. But with that being said, for this week, things have been definitely working out for me. I've only had one of my scalps hit SL. All the other ones got to either, so one of them got to TP, and then the other two was break even, the ones that I talked about yesterday, which ended up running. One of them went to a 6R and the other one went to like 4R. But yeah, let me go through the scalps that I was looking at and was forward testing with. So this was one of them right here. So so 1 hour. So this was on the NAS. Actually, this is the one that Cramson caught as well, which is pretty cool. I wasn't watching the live, but this was marked up on my account, and I was just following it on TradingView. So he basically went through it, but I think this is the one he spoke about. So anyway, we get into the overlap, which is the London and New York overlap. This candlestick breaks above this zone, which is perfect. If we look to the left, there's nothing else. It doesn't break this one. And then, scale into the 1 minute. And then, boom, breaks and closes below. Something that I would love to learn as well, and hopefully Cramson dives deeper into this, is what's it called? The scoop thing. Where like you can catch it from like here as well. So like it dips below here, and then you can catch it all the way back up as well. Full transparency, I'm not well versed in that yet, but I just know kind of the concept around it. But forget that. I was not looking for the whatever that method is, but so then finally it breaks here. Now something that really helped me was the fact that this is where my TP would have been, right? Once again, this is full transparency, right? So this is where my TP would have been, and this is where my SL would have been, right? Because I'm trying to put it below the swings, which is cool. But then I seen on Cramson's video, he was talking about, he puts it like right below the candle entry. So for example, if we enter here, right? So let me put this to the side so you can see it properly. Actually, let me put this one to the side. So instead of having this massive SL, right, you just put your stop loss below the previous candle. I'm not even sure if you put it here. Was it here or here? That would have been crazy if it was there. I think it was this one, right? So you put it there, which of course gives you a much higher risk to reward. Of course, that's gonna be a lot more risky because price could spike down a little bit, then go back up without taking out this high. Without taking out this swing level on the low. But I can see how, especially if I'm just going for a 1-to-1, like that right there is already, a 1.56, right? Now, my usual waiting for the pullback would not have worked here. So, as soon as this opened, that would have been a place to... I was just watching how he trades, and it gave me a lot of insight, So, entering here, then, it really just pushed up immediately. It was like no type of pullback at all. Yep. And then, yeah, it just carried on going, carried on pushing. One thing that I will like to do in the future, especially when I have like a good cushion on my account, is just not having a TP and just letting it trail up, so that you can catch, instead of getting a 1.5, being able to catch, probably, let's say, the TPs that, you can have double what you expected to make. So, so I didn't catch this one, but I caught this one here. So that was a 1-to-1. Yeah. So that was one of them. So let me pause and go on to gold. Now gold was a bit of a tricky one, right? Because gold had a bunch of fake outs and I didn't get in any of them. So let me explain. come here. Okay, let's go here. Cool, so let me get rid of that and get rid of this. So on the daily, there was a daily POI, which was here, but we're looking for the scalps, right? So on the 1 hour, this is what I saw. So price broke out. So you have, let me do, so I broke out multiple zones, right? So we have, so we got this one here, then where else? There, and there, right? Let me get rid of the daily just for the sake of the scalp. Okay, yeah, am I missing any? No, right? So what would be waiting for is for it to push below. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Why did I have? Okay, that was the daily one. Okay. Just see me have a moment there. Yeah, so I messed up. I was looking at the daily as the hourly POI, so that's why I messed up. Okay. So yeah, broke below this one, which is great. Broke below that one, broke below that one. Now we're just waiting for. This is like a back test session. We know it's gonna push up, but now that I have it marked up properly, let's see if I. Okay, so that's technically an entry, right? Because it broke and closed above this zone. So I'll just enter in there, stop loss there. And let's say we're targeting these highs here, which is a 3R. Right, so let me go play by play and see how, let me get my stop loss, right? Let's put the stop loss. So the stop loss is here for now. Let's make this, yeah. Okay, so I want to go candle by candle. Okay, so that would have been a stop loss, right? So I don't mind taking 2 entries on a pair before I just completely walk away from it. Let me see if there's. Now I don't know, would this count as like that scoop thing that he was talking about, like an entry here? I don't know. I'm not gonna play with something I don't know, but it kind of looks like it. You know, like entering there after it closes back above. But anyway, let's just stick to what we know. So entry here, right? And if this hits stop loss, then I'm walking away. So right there, this will be where we're trailing. I'm gonna put our TP up here. Okay, so let me grab this. Get this, put this here. Okay, it's pushing up. Take this and put it here. So now there's no risk. So we're technically still 1R down from here, 1%. Okay, red candle. Green. I'd want it to break, but okay, yeah. So once it breaks there, put that there, which I think is already the 1-to-1 back. No, not yet, but it's fine. Let me see. Does it pull back? Oh, does that count? Does that take me? Yeah, so I'm out. So that would have been a break even. So break even at 0.7 minus this one. So technically still down 0.3 if my math is correct. Let's see if it. I think it gets all the way to TP, full TP, if I'm not mistaken. The only thing with that is after again taking out here, just you're watching it. That could have been another re-entry there, and then you could have rode it all the way up. But yeah, that's cool. That's like a little back testing session. That's a realistic version of how I do it. So take the loss here, break even here. Yeah, so that would be my 2 trades for the day. So let me look at, and then the last one. This was a really good one, and I did catch this. I'm not gonna lie, I did not catch all of that. I just had it up until here, and let me just walk you through why this was a really nice setup. So, da, da, da. Cool. So, last one. Cool. So, oh, here we go. So break and close. Let me get our 1 hour POI on there, and then the other one is here, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so boom, and then this one. There we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. You know what we're looking for now. We're just waiting for it to break the box. Okay, it does. It goes down to the next ones. They're gonna close below it. No, not quite. But here, that's our entry. Okay, looks like I got a different one here. So I'm going to test out Cramson's one. Looks like it's giving me a completely different entry. Instead of having my stop loss here, which is what I normally would have, I'm going to test it out here and see if it, and just trail it. Like this. So that's what I'm trailing. Let's make this. Let's make it black. Okay. Alright, so on this one, I would like to move this to here. Okay. Move this here to at least break even, so all the risk is off the table. Do I get break even? Is this break even? No? Okay, nice. Break structure. Put this slightly in profit, just slightly. And then, yeah, boom, it hits the 2R. So I'm seeing that with the scalping. The reason why I like the scalping so much more is because, first of all, the time. It's a set time, right? It's from, obviously I'm based in the UK, but for me, it's from 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. That's it. That is my window, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. If there's setups, which there normally is, I take them. If there's not, then it's fine. That's my window. With the daily one, I'm getting hit with like the entries at 3 a.m. when I'm sleeping, the entries at 4 a.m. when I'm sleeping. The first entry gets taken out, then the next one is at another time in the morning when I'm sleeping. With this, I know what time I just need to be on the charts, what time I need to be looking, right? And then with this, it seems to be more consistent than the daily, in my opinion. I'd look at gold, NAS 100, and US 30. So honestly, I'm really, really, really looking forward to just getting an account for scalping. It's going to be for futures, and just running it up with the scalping side. I think I'll have a lot more success. And yeah. Oh, and I know someone passed their account, I think it was 2 days ago or maybe yesterday. Congrats to them. Um, and yeah, I just need to lock in with this. I think I'm really excited about the scalping and just seeing how it goes going into next week. Next week is Christmas, so I know it's not going to be too much trading there. Um, but this has a lot of potential. I know Cramps is going to be live trading um, as well when it comes to the gold and Nas 100. So that's even me just watching that one video today just gave me a lot more insight. Even like when it comes to where to put my TP. So instead of you know that after watching this video is where my where my SL goes instead of having it here, which is where I would originally had it. So just little gems like that really help, right? But yeah, that's it for me. Let me know how things are going if you're going through a prop firm challenge, if you're live trading, or just whatever's going on. But yeah, that's it for me. God bless and take care.